What's going on? It's Toolbox. Today we are going to be looking at the One Punch Man starter deck. I really haven't dove deep to what these cards do, so this is kind of going to be a first for me, hopefully first for you. If not, we're going to hope we pull the special cards out of this. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Here is the first look, my first look at this starter deck and all the cards in it. So there is a possible pull of getting like the shiny action points, the foil action points, and then there's alt arts of like, you know, the SRs of this. But realistically, every starter deck comes with like 2 SRs, and you kind of have to buy 2 to make a full complete deck. But we're gonna kind of just go through what this deck has to offer. So we got Bomb here. Choose up to 1 other character on your field. It gains 1,000, and looks like you got 1, 2, 3, and 4 of that, the 0 cost. So we got a King here. 1 cost, double energy. When played, return 1 other character on your field with 1 or less required energy from your hand, and you cannot, if you cannot, you return this card to hand. Pretty much like the Leorio from the Hunter x deck. And I'm assuming you're gonna get 1, 2. Oh, you only get 2 of that one. Okay. We got 0 cost Genos. It does have a trigger to just get the card to hand, which is useful. You do get 4 of that. We got Silverfang, 1 cost. If it's in your front lines, return 1 character on your field to your hand. If you do, you get to choose 1 of the abilities. It's either switch to active or this character gains 1,500. So you can theoretically play this out, send something back to hand, and then restand him, and you have an attacker with like pseudo rush. It's kind of the idea of what I'm getting from that. Got 1, 2, 3, and 4. That one was in the main set, so I have seen that card. Some of these cards are going to be in the main set with different artwork, so preferably whatever one you like better. We got a Terrible Tornado with a 0 cost. It's got the ability Step, which allows you to, if it's in your front lines, you can during your movement phase move it back to energy. And it looks like we got 1, 2, 3, and 4 of those. We got our first Saitama look. We got Saitama. This character cannot be removed from your field by your opponent's abilities, so it kind of just sticks. 3 play, 1 action, 10,000 BP. On your front lines at the end of your attack, move this character to your energy line. Activate main. Place 1 card from your hand to your sideline. This ability can only be activated in your front line is not full. So your front line can't be full for you to activate this ability, and then you move this character to the front line. It just allows you to, if it's back in energy, you can pay the 1 and move it up. Yeah, and you got 2 of that Saitama. We got Hellish Blizzard, 2 costs, 1 action point. If this character is active, it gains an additional energy, so it's theoretically a 2, can give you 2 energy. Okay, we got our first event card, and this is the special. Remember, with deck building in this game, you can only have 4 specials, and there's probably only going to be 2 of it here. So we got Incendiary Cannons. Choose 1 character with 3,000 or less BP on your opponent's front line, sideline it. If Genos is on your field, it's 5,000 instead. So that takes out a pretty big body, and I like how, you know, 4 energy, 1 AP. We got Hero, which is probably only gonna be 2 of this because this is a final trigger. You're only allowed 4 final triggers in your deck. You just get to, you pay 3 energy, 1 action point, and you get to restand an 2 action points. So you play it out, and you go from 1 to 2, or like 2 to 3. That's all it is. Every starter deck has these. Every, I think, deck, color, everything has these cards because you need them. So we got now our next card is Genos. So 3 energy, 1 action point. It's a double blocker, and it's 3,500 BP. And we got 2 Genos. All right, so our first card. So I'm looking like we didn't get all the special versions of this, unless it's just Saitama, not Genos. But we got a Raid Genos. When played, this character gains impact. When sidelined, you may play 1 yellow Genos with 3 energy and 1 AP required energy from your hand, set to resting, into your field. If Saitama is on your field, it's active instead. So allows you to just, if it dies or they kill it for some reason, you're playing out another Genos. That's kind of the idea. So we got the non, and then we got the foil version. So next card, we got 2 energy, 1 action point, Nullify Impact. Nullify Impact is going to be big in this set because everything gets impact. And also Saitama's here. It's got a 7 damage impact 3 card that's in the main set. You know, no, you want to avoid taking hits from that. You're gonna have 4 Silver Fang. We got Terrible Tornado for 4 energy, 1 AP. If you're on your front lines, once per turn, switch to resting one active character on your front lines with 5,000 or less BP. If you do, choose 1 character on your opponent's front line and switch it to resting. So you get to rest 1 of yours, you rest 1 of theirs. Very control-y. But what's cool about this is there is a raid for the main set. There is a raid with this, so you can play it out. You know, rest something, raid, you restand yourself, but you have to rest something 5,000. So you have to have gain the 1,000, which it's possible. It's not hard to get 1,000 for especially that. But there we go. We got the bike guy. He's just a 0 energy. We got 4 of that, which I expected. So we didn't get any of the cool, you know, foiled alt arts of this starter deck. Sad, but you know, there's still a chance for the action points. So Saitama here, character, 4 energy, 2 action point. Play this character set to active on your field. This character cannot be removed by your opponent's abilities. And at the end of your attack phase, place this character at the bottom of your deck. When played, choose 1 character with 4,000 or less BP on your opponent's front line and sideline it. It's like removal on legs. You're removing something and you're swinging with 10,000. Same turn. There's the foil version of the same card. We got Hellish Blizzard. It does have an active of 1 of your characters switch to active, and then it gains 3,000 BP. 3 cost, 1 action, 2 energy. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We got Saitama's Apartments, 2 costs. This is a sight card. When played, look at the top 4 cards of your deck, reveal 1 Saitama, 1 Genos, or King among them, and then add them to your hand and place the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck. Just a searcher. That's really it. And we got 1, 2 of those. Cool. 1 punch. We got the 1 punch event card. Choose 1 of the following. If your opponent has 3 or more life, deal 1 damage to them. Just hey, take a hit. Boom. And then choose up to 1 Saitama on your field and it gains impact 1. I'm curious of the wording of that. Can you stack impact with it? If, like, you know, one already has the required it already has impact, can you give it another impact in a way? Comment down below, let me know. And I think we're only going to get through that. And we did not get the shiny action points. This is just the regular ones, but either way, still cool. And yeah, I think this is going to be a really solid starter deck. There's a lot of cards that just help with consistency, help with this. I think the main set, adding in all those extra cards like all the yellow kings and all that, this deck's gonna pop off. I think because the yellow Saitama has a starter deck and set cards, there's just more options. There's just more things to do. So my opinion, I think the yellow might be better, but who knows? I think the green's just gonna be like, it's like Exodia. You're just sitting there trying to stack up to get out your big guy to just clean house. That's pretty much what you're doing here. So hope you enjoyed the video. Give it a like and let me know if you picked up these starter decks and if you want to see gameplay, anything like that. So I'm gonna start crafting some decks here, so I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.